Alright, so I've already made several videos why Richmond, Virginia Rally Days was a complete failure. Now, Rally Days 2.0 is coming up. Now, it's not actually 2.0. From what I understand, they've been doing this for years. But it never got popular until last year, where they had that mass gathering, and basically it was a glorified gun show. They failed because they were all open carrying. It wasn't chaotic. It was nice and controlled. They were in a little fenced-in area. It was basically a flop. So, what exactly did last year's accomplish? How is this year's going to be different, and when is it? Now, I'm going to just gloss over the key points that I think are essential to know. I'll have a link to the article, though, in the description where you can go and read it yourself, because I might get some stuff wrong, or I might miss some information you think is valid and I don't. So what was accomplished from last year's Rally Days? Number one, they're no longer getting approved for their application. They already made the application process hard. What they said years ago is you had to apply no sooner than 6 months before you wanted to reserve the area. If you applied before that, the application would automatically be rejected, which kind of makes sense because you don't want somebody today go and reserve the area for the next 15 years to just make somebody else not able to go on that property. Well, they went and applied 6 months like they were supposed to, and then they found out that somebody had applied a year in advance, even though that was against the rules, and basically took every location possible. So they couldn't get their application. Number two, next thing that was accomplished, they had a bunch of changes to the rules now. So some of these changes include whoever gets the piece of property, like wins the application process and they're awarded the ability to be there, will be notified in mid-December. So because they do it in January, basically the beginning of January, it would make it next to impossible to get a group of people gathered together. Because you have like less than 30 days to be like, okay, we got the area, everybody hurry up, spread this out as far as you can. We got 30 days to establish a amount of people to go and protest. The sponsor of today's video is this really cool app called Got Your Six app. It's an application where you can go and get all the gun laws that are coming down, current ones, this way you can help fight them. You can form big and small groups, and it's even got a panic button you can press. And if you press that button, it turns a GPS on your phone and notifies everyone in your group, so hopefully they can provide help for where you need it. GotYour6app.com for $2.99. Pre-register now at GotYour6app.com. Number 4, so they can cancel at any time. So say they're in the middle of their rally, a senator could be like, hey, actually I'm going to have a rally in 30 minutes, you guys got to clear out of here. Or they could be like, say it's on January 10th, January 9th, they could be like, yeah, hey, I know you guys got the application and the permit to have your protest here, but, sorry, a more important rally or event or something like that came up, so you can no longer do it. And then you got all the COVID-19 games they could play. Number 5, limited amount of people that can attend. So if they have over so many people, it can now be canceled. So, how is the 2021 rally going to differ, and how are we learning from our mistakes? Number 1, we're doing like I had suggested in my videos, or I shouldn't say we're because I'm not a part of it, and that state is so far away I won't be there. Point is, I apologize for saying we're, but they're shutting down the roads. What they're going to do is just get a mass caravan of vehicles together. From what I understand, it's statewide, and then they're going to converge on Richmond, Virginia. Hopefully they drive slow enough to actually make enough fat, because any break whatsoever in the supply chain to a city is catastrophic, it's expensive, it's bad news altogether. And that is a good way to bring politicians to your needs. Now, I think it's only like 4 hours they plan on shutting down the roads. It should be more like 12 or 24, but this will be a nice dry run to get an idea of, will this work? How can we scale it up? How can things be differently? And the next positive to that is they're all going in vehicles instead of on foot, so therefore one person can take up a very large space, the size of a car. So it wouldn't take nearly as many people to have that big of an effect. Number 7, It's statewide. From what I understand, they're coming from the corners of the states, driving in on Richmond, Virginia. Like that, hopefully it's at a slow enough speed to where they totally disrupt the supply chain. Number 8, at the end, when they finally arrive at Richmond, Virginia, now they can't say that they're getting out and walking. Otherwise that would be a protest because they don't have a permit for a protest. People could get arrested. But there's no reason you can't park somewhere in Richmond, Virginia and get out of your car and walk around. Now this is taking place on January 18th, 2021. Again, like I said, there'll be a link in the description where you can see all the details because I'm just glossing over it real lightly just to get a rough idea of what's going on. Anyway, if you'd like to help support the channel, I got my Patreon right there. I also have affiliate links in the description down below. Just by clicking on those links, buying the shit off Amazon you were going to buy anyway, I had a little kickback for it because you went there off my channel. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.